Welcome to Exercise Sports Science 493, Field Experience in Sport Administration, Summer 2025 Semester Orientation Video. This summer, there will be 3 sections of EXSS 493. One section will be taught by Dr. Pop, another section will be taught by Dr. Patterson, and the final section will be taught by Professor McDonald. Let's take a moment to talk about the general overview of the course. This field experience offers implementation of theory and the practical application of sport administration in a sport organization worksite under the direct supervision of a business professional. The course prerequisites are as follows. Introduction to Sport Administration, otherwise known as EXSS 221, and at least 2 of the following courses. Fundamentals of Sport Marketing, EXSS 322. Sport Facility and Event Management, EXSS 323. Finance and Economics of Sport, EXSS 324, and Legal Aspects of Sport, EXSS 326. Permission of the instructor is required for students who lack the prerequisites. So, what is an approved sport administration internship? The internship experience will capitalize on lessons learned in EXSS 221 and at least 2 other sport administration courses students will need to complete the major requirements. So let's look at an example. If the student secures an internship in facility and event management for the Dean E. Smith Center, this would tie perfectly with EXSS 221, EXSS 322, and EXSS 323. If students ever have a question, please consult with a member of the sport administration faculty. The best way to do this is presenting them with internship descriptions and job responsibilities. However, not all internships are approved by the sport administration faculty. Opportunities which are primarily coaching, camp counselors, student managers, and part-time jobs are not approved internship experiences. Also, please remember, internships involving parents, siblings, and relatives are not approved and cannot serve as supervisors or be used for the informational interview podcast. So when we look at the course requirements, they fall into this category. An approved sport administration internship, a confirmed supervisor who has agreed to work with you and provide oversight, a commitment to asynchronous learning with periodic in-person meetings. That could be regular check-ins on Canvas, could be Zoom, could be in-person meetings in the office, all dependent upon how the faculty of record wants to structure those meetings. But you have to make a commitment to asynchronous learning. And last but not least, 120 hours must be successfully completed by the end of the semester. The course has some key documents and uses Google spreadsheets. So all students, regardless of the section of the course they are enrolled in, must fill out an internship learning agreement form. In some sections of the course, the faculty of record might decide to use Google. And if they decide to use Google, you might see it in the following 2 manners. One will be a Google spreadsheet where students will track their weekly internship hours. The other Google spreadsheet will be an internship database where the student will put in all of the relevant internship information into the spreadsheet. Students will also be encouraged to keep a journal throughout their internship experience, as will help them answer questions in assignments throughout the semester. Now, even though there are 3 sections of the course, and faculty might approach assignments in a different manner, this is just a general overview of what to expect in terms of the assignments. All students will have to submit an internship learning agreement form. They're going to have to keep track of their internship hours on a weekly basis. There might be some discussion boards. And some of those topics could talk about organizational culture, personal experiences, growth, development. All students will be required to do an informational interview podcast. There will also be a supervisory evaluation sent by the faculty of record. And last but not least, there will be an internship video presentation where students could summarize their internship experience, share a project they worked on during the semester, or identify an area of weakness in their internship and offer a suggestion for improvement. On behalf of my esteemed colleagues, I want to say best wishes and have a wonderful internship experience this summer in EXSS 493.